What if Ahsoka told Anakin about Sidious's plan? In Season 7 of Clone Wars, right after Maul has been captured by Ahsoka, we see that Ahsoka joins the same call between Anakin Skywalker, Mace Windu, Master Yoda, and Ki-Adi-Mundi, all learning that Kenobi has begun his attack against Grievous. We see that Mace Windu tells Anakin to report this information to Chancellor Palpatine to see what his next moves might be. But what would have happened if Anakin didn't leave and learned everything that Ahsoka discovered from Maul on Mandalore? Let us begin this alternative story. Before Anakin leaves to go to the Chancellor's office, he hears a familiar voice. Anakin asks Ahsoka,
"Were you able to capture Maul?"
Ahsoka tells Anakin and the rest of the Jedi that she has captured Maul as they have set their course for Coruscant. Anakin tells Ahsoka,
"I am very proud of you, Snips."
She lowers her head down and says,
"Master, I need to tell you something."
Anakin and the rest of the Jedi could see that whatever this information could be is troubling Ahsoka deeply. Ahsoka says,
"On Mandalore, right before we capture Maul, he told me something."
Mace Windu quickly responds with, what did he say about this plan? Ahsoka exhales and says,
A plan that Anakin was the key to everything. Sidious orchestrated the Clone Wars, who has spent so many years of planning and manipulation to have his plan fall into place, in order for you, Master, to become his new apprentice.
Anakin quickly responds back with,
"Ahsoka, we can't trust Maul. He hates the Jedi more than anyone else."
I thought the same thing at first. However, this is different. Maul planned the siege on Mandalore as a way to bring you and Obi-Wan, to get his revenge on Obi-Wan and to destroy Sidious's plan.
Master Yoda says, questions we have for Maul. Bring him before the council. Ahsoka acknowledges Master Yoda's request, as Mace Windu says to Anakin,
disregard sending this information to Palpatine until we have gathered more information from Maul.
Anakin accepts these orders from Mace Windu, as Master Yoda commands for an emergency session for the council. Not too much later, Obi-Wan was able to defeat Grievous, and he too was heading back to Coruscant. Maul was guarded by Ahsoka as they moved their way to the Jedi Council. Master Yoda, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and many other Jedi appear as hollow images awaiting for Maul's trial. Maul is put in the center of the room as Windu tells Maul,
we have gathered you here to understand why you wanted to kill Anakin Skywalker, to stop your master's plan.
Maul says,
you have already lost this war, long before it began.
Ki-Adi-Mundi says, if we have already lost this war, why did you mean to kill Anakin? Maul turns his head to see the young Jedi Knight and says,
I know you have felt it, the pull to darkness, to achieve unlimited power.
Anakin replies,
"You know nothing of what I have gone through."
Maul responds with,
no, but my master does, the father figure you always wanted, to take the place of Count Dooku who you slayed in combat. That is why I wanted to kill you, Skywalker, because as long as you lived, he would always win.
Mace Windu glances at the other members of the council, knowing that the Senate must be informed of this discovery.
You already suspect it, don't you? Deep down you know that Sidious already has full control of the Senate.
Mace Windu says,
we cannot wait any longer. The dark side of the Force has clouded our judgment for far too long. If this is indeed the truth, Palpatine must be challenged before it is too late.
All over the room, they come to a vote and acknowledge that the council must take action immediately. Anakin, sitting on the edge of his seat, he asks Mace Windu,
"What would you have me do?"
Mace Windu responds,
I want you, Ahsoka, and Captain Rex to take Maul to his holding cell. Wait until we return.
Anakin lowers his head, acknowledges his orders, and walks out of the room. As Mace Windu, Kit Fisto, Agen Kolar, and Saesee Tiin all make their way to the Chancellor's office to finally put an end to Palpatine's rule. However, Palpatine is gone, as Mace Windu asks the lieutenant on guard,
where has Palpatine gone?
The clone trooper was shocked as well that Palpatine somehow was able to sneak underneath their detection without anyone noticing. Back at the compound where Maul had been dropped off by Anakin and Ahsoka, as they walk back to meet with Captain Rex, they are stopped by none other than Palpatine. Anakin and Ahsoka stood there as Palpatine moved in closer to say,
Ahsoka, I heard your mission on Mandalore was a success, with Maul in custody and Grievous defeated. We are getting so close to putting an end to this war.
Ahsoka quickly responded back with,
How did you find out about Grievous's death? That would have been something that the Jedi Council would have kept in secret until the war was completely over.
Palpatine walks towards Maul's chambers saying,
I have spies all over the galaxy, which is necessary in the realm of politics. I am still so surprised that the Council did not send you, Anakin, to hunt down and defeat General Grievous, as I can sense that they must fear your power, that it will be soon too strong for them to control.
Anakin asked the Chancellor.
What are you doing here if the war is over?
Palpatine responded,
Anakin, I need your help. The Jedi Council wants to overthrow the Republic and destroy everything that we worked so hard to accomplish.
It was then that Maul could then see Sidious and knew that to kill Skywalker would destroy all of Sidious's hard work. It was at that moment that Maul used the Force to grab one of Sidious's lightsabers hidden underneath his robes, to break his bonds and move to challenge Skywalker. Anakin, in complete shock that Palpatine has been hiding his true identity and that Maul was actually telling the truth. Before Anakin could reach for his saber, Ahsoka ignites her saber, blocking the charge by Maul. Ahsoka is able to put herself in between Maul and Anakin. Captain Rex and Commander Fox see all this on the security cameras and alert Mace Windu that Maul has escaped. Mace Windu tells them that they are on their way. Anakin, with his blue blade now ignited, feels betrayed by somebody who he thought was so close to him, but now he sees his true identity. Orchestrating this whole war, nearly killing Padme multiple times, Sidious then senses the conflict in Anakin and ignites his second lightsaber hidden under his robes. As he is able to block Anakin's powerful strike, Anakin had never seen someone move so fast in his life, as if a shadow of crimson red coming towards him. Sidious had mastered all 7 lightsaber forms, pushing Anakin's abilities to the max. It was at that moment that Mace Windu and his company would soon arrive to see Sidious and Anakin locking blade to blade. Sidious turned around and with his other hand shot a massive bolt of Force lightning towards Mace Windu. Anakin had never seen such powers before, even from Count Dooku. This lightning strike bounces off Mace's blade and ricochets towards Agen Kolart and Sazi 10. Ahsoka having a difficult time defeating Maul, as this time he was able to analyze her fighting style. Maul then makes a crucial move to make a precise strike to slice off one of Ahsoka's hands, causing her to scream in pain. Fighting with only one hand, she is completely overpowered with the powerful Force push into the wall by Maul. Maul knows that even the former Padawan of Anakin Skywalker can't live, if only to have her then take Anakin's place at Sidious's side. Maul lifts up his lightsaber and moves to strike down Ahsoka until he sees the blue blade coming out of his chest. As he turns around, he sees none other than Plo Koon's blue blade stabbing him right in the chest. Completely caught off guard by his anger, Maul drops to the floor and falls down as his body becomes numb. Captain Rex and Commander Fox accompany Commander Tano to the medical bay. Sidious gets overwhelmed by the powers of both Anakin Skywalker, Mace Windu, and Kit Fisto, as Mace Windu and Kit Fisto charge towards Sidious, bouncing the lightning back towards him. This allows Anakin the opportunity to make a crucial move to slice off Sidious's head, as the evil had truly been defeated, and Anakin stood there gaining the respect from Mace Windu to control his emotions in a time where darkness could easily have won. A couple days have passed as the Senate had learned about Palpatine's true identity. They were in complete shock at how many people he had manipulated during this war, as the rest of the Separatist leaders still stay in hiding on Mustafar. Anakin has stayed with Ahsoka this entire time she had been in the recovery center, working on building back her strength with her new mechanical hand. Truly, they are now both in peace, knowing that the threat of evil has truly been defeated. Until a new evil will soon rise,